everybody, so welcome back. Last session, you all trekked the rest of the way up Solenka Pass, making it through and across the bridge there that crosses over the waterfall and officially onto the slopes of Mount Gakis. You encountered a few dangers there, but were able to avoid some, bypass others, and managed to acquire yourself the head of a rather legendarily sized ram that almost kicked your asses. Or did, but in turn got its ass kicked. But all eventually did make your way to the Amber Temple and found your way inside. And it lived up to its namesake, the entire interior of the structure seeming to be made of amber or similar materials. So, once inside, you began exploring and quickly found your way down to the lower levels, down the main staircase and into the main antechamber of this room, of this complex, and found it to be rather well defended. There was what appeared to be a statue attacking you all at first, a statue of a faceless individual casting immensely powerful spells at you. It was quickly discerned, though, that it was an Arcanoloth, a fiend that had been left here to defend the temple, and you were almost able to defeat it before it could slay you, but in a moment of desperation, the fiend managed to escape, teleporting away, vowing to return to finish the job that it started at some point. Now, after this near-deadly battle, fleeing under an overhang and into another hallway of this chamber to avoid several flame skulls that were up above, launching fireballs from arrow slits above, you find yourselves now at least in a light safety, at least safer than you were a few moments ago, but it didn't take long for you all to realize that the flame skulls and the Arcanoloth were not the only things that were inside of this place, as further down the hallway, a spindly, hunched, one-eyed creature was observing you from an open door. Once it saw you, noticing it, slammed the door. You did notice several other creatures moving around in the shadows behind it before it slammed its door. But that is where we pick up today. Wow, a lot happened last session.
Yeah, not mentioning the 5 fireballs it took to the face.
All right, everybody, so let's go ahead and move you all to here. Bam. That is where we currently are. Give me just one moment and I will give you a bit of a breakdown on where everything is, what we're looking at here. Since it has been a while, we'll go ahead and reread the flavor text for this section and all that good stuff. Section 36, you found your way to.
Spoiler alert, it's section 36, guys.
Oh, because that is such a huge hint. Massive, massive, you have found your way to section X36. All right. This is one of those reasons why I always recommend anyone trying to run this adventure reads the entire thing from start to finish, because there is no linear structure to this campaign module at all. Like, you all jumping from section 5 to section 36 is just like a perfect sum up of the entire way this campaign gets run every time I run it. Okay. All right, everybody. So we'll go ahead and give you a description of the room that you're in as at the moment. Glistening amber coats the walls and ceiling of this enormous hall you all find yourselves in. Looks like sculpted honey, and dust covers the black marble floor. Vaulted ceiling above you is 25 feet high, set into the walls. At a height of 5 feet are amber ledges lined with life-sized alabaster statues of cats, frogs, hawks, owls, rats, ravens, snakes, toads, and weasels. Many of the statues have fallen off of their perches and lie shattered on the floor. An amber door in the north wall is where you just noticed those creatures slam shut. 4 other amber doors to the west and south stand closed. To the east of you is that massive hall where you were all nearly burnt to a crisp. And that is about all that you all have discovered in here so far. What'd y'all like to do?
We need to take a rest. I'm gonna
I
move
mean,
closer to the group.
living certainly sounds good.
Somewhere to hide first.
Make the dome. Run away.
I mean, you sure you want me to make a dome that lasts 8 hours? Actually,
Not
wait,
sure.
what time of day is it? Do we know?
You all got to the Amber Temple midday. It was still light out when you arrived at the Amber Temple. So we'll say that you probably only spent about 15-20 minutes in here already. Everything happened pretty quickly once you got inside. So it's still right around midday, I would say.
I mean, we could take a short rest. I don't know if we need the tiny hut, but
Probably not in this very exposed hallway.
yeah. So I guess short rest.
Where would you all like to do that?
Yes.
Yes, please, DM.
Wait, right here? Are we?
I mean, we could probably. I would say. I'm assuming this is a door right here, right?
Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors in this hallway. One here, 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 and here. There's also a stairway leading up here.
Okay. I mean, do you think we can check the door down here and probably get a rest, or?
As much as I hate to admit it, I think we should check.
Yeah.
Ron is having a little bit of a hard time hearing you, bud.
Oh,
You may need to change your mic.
I can max out your volume on my end if that's what you got.
no, wait, hold on.
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, way better. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Night
there
and
we go.
day. Night and day.
I had to switch my proper mic on.
That's like night and day, dude. Sounds like you just stepped
Turning
into
on
a
mic?
studio or something.
So, as I was saying, you should check one of these doors.
Nice.
Yeah, probably. I
I
don't
think
know
that
what
might
you were
be a
trying
good
to speak
idea.
through Carlotta, but still, hey, let's go.
Nice.
I was hiding.
Yes,
Actually-
perhaps a more secured location before we rest.
Speaking of Carlotta, can I just tell her to go down here and pull? Can I tell from this distance?
It is an amber door. What does Carlotta do exactly? Does she? There's handles.
like
Does
it-
she attempt to open it?
Yeah, I'd like her to attempt to push it open gently.
Door is not moving.
The handle doesn't move, or the door doesn't move.
The door does not move. The handles are just inlaid into the amber, like you could use them to pull it open.
I'll have her attempt to pull it open slowly.
It is not budging. Does appear to be locked.
Anyone have a way? Varanus, I recall you having tools that might help you unlock that.
Perhaps, but the real question is, if something is locked up in this place, is it something we want to expose ourselves to?
Couldn't be worse than what we faced earlier.
I
mean-
don't share your confidence.
To be fair, it's better than, me burning to a crisp again.
As Lee is like holding like a full set of like these tools in each hand. Like,
Yeah,
I
wait,
can-
hold
I-
on. You have two of those?
I don't know where I got this, but yes, I do.
Well, before anyone attempts to unlock this door, let's check it for traps.
Make a perception check. Or investigation, either one's fine. Okay. With a 13, you don't notice any traps, but furthermore, you notice that there doesn't appear to be any locking mechanism on the door.
That could be a problem.
Perfect. See, nothing would have been locked in here. Let's go.
Well, we can. There's doesn't seem to be any actual lock on this locked door.
Is there a handle?
There is a couple of handles inlaid into the amber. Seems like the door is
There,
designed to
see?
be pulled outward.
See, Varanus, you look and you find. Let's pull it open.
Sure, go ahead and try.
The door is locked.
You've got to be
It's-
kidding me.
It's locked from the other side.
The door seems locked. Let's go.
Oh,
to
what a
this other way.
surprise.
Let's unlock the one up here.
Hold on, wait a minute. I think I have a trick to this. Hang on. Because I think this is a real trick. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand to see if I can open it from the other side.
Don't you need to see the location that you're sending Mage Hand to, or no?
I don't.
Okay, just a point
think
within range. Okay. So you spawn your Mage Hand on the other side of the wall, on the other side of the door, and try to push.
Yeah.
The door is locked.
Okay, never mind. I thought my trick would work. Okay, let's go.
Judging by what you all are seeing, you all can tell that this door is locked magically.
A magical lock seems like a stronger creature they're trying to keep inside than the one over here.
I mean, weren't there creatures on the other side of the hallway, though?
There were.
There could be anything in these rooms. That's kind of the problem. But before we expend much more effort on this door, maybe we could check the other ones. Or at least the one closest to us.
Agreed.
That's fine.
So what are y'all doing? How are you checking the door?
Yes.
I guess Carlotta's gonna open it. I don't know.
Well, I'll stand here and take a look. Does it seem pretty much the same as the other door?
It does. It's so the one to the south was definitely more ornate. Had more inscriptions and more carvings done into it, swirling patterns and more animals and things like that carved into it. This one seems rather plain.
Same sort of style of handle, no apparent lock.
Correct.
Right. I'll have Carlotta attempt to pull it open slowly. Kind of bracing against it in case anything tries to bust out.
The door opens.
Oh.
Inside, you can see furnishings made of ancient, colorless wood. They've collapsed under their own weight long ago and now lie covered with cobwebs and dust.
Looks very comfy.
Too comfy.
I mean,
Is too comfy a bad thing?
in this place, yes.
Considering a statue just tried to erase us from existence, I don't know if I trust a bedroom.
I mean, there could be some strange shit in there. I don't know.
I'll have Carlotta step into the middle of the room.
She explodes. No, I'm joking. Nothing happens.
Okay.
Oh,
I
jeez.
swear to God.
I knew it.
I knew it.
Okay. Nothing happens, I guess.
Nothing happens.
I'll kind of start just kind of going around the perimeter, seeing if there's anything like deadly poison dart traps, vipers dropping from the ceiling, landmines.
Make a
What's wrong
perception
with viper-
or
I was gonna
investigation check.
say, What's wrong with vipers, dude? They're just vipers.
They're poisonous and they're bitey.
They're bitey!
4. Varanus, after careful inspection, the room appears safe.
All right,
Perfect.
let's set up here.
1 hour, it's nothing.
Yeah.
It'll go by in the blink of an eye.
1 hour. 5 more minutes.
I'm assuming you all closed the door behind you.
Yep.
But really, is there enough room for your dome?
Hey, I mean, are you taking a long rest here? Like,
Well, I'd like to secure the door against intrusion, if possible, and a magical barrier would suffice.
I mean, let's see, 10-foot radius around and above you. Yeah, I can cast it.
You could do it as a ritual, right?
Yeah, I could. I still have my ritual for the day, plus I have the, spell refueling, so I can, recover the slot anyway, so...
I thought parts got ritual casting. Maybe they don't.
No, we do. But I'm using the 3rd level slot so I can regain it using the, spell refueling ring.
Alright, so we'll post up here. I mean, we're probably going to be here a while. I wonder if it'd be possible to take a long rest.
I mean, well, we just got here, so.
I mean, because we remember it's midday when we got here, and it's been like 20 minutes at most since, everything happened, so... If we were to wake up, it would probably be late night, if I had to guess.
Safe assumption. It would
Is
be
this-
evening.
Would this be our first or second long rest for the day? Did we take a short rest?
We didn't take a short rest yet, I think.
No, I don't think so. I think your last rest was in the tower before leaving Solinka Pass.
Okay, so we'll dome up and take a short rest. Is that the plan?
Yep, let's do it.
So just a short rest then?
Yeah,
Your short rest passes without incident.
nice. I will be doing my ritual casting of Find Familiar.
Okay.
Bring Dieter back.
That's right, he got fried, poor guy.
Yeah. I'm gonna use Arcane Recovery to recover 2 spell slots.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna do a 1. Wait, what level are we? 5. So I
Holy.
can record. So I'm gonna recover a 3rd level spell slot.
And while she's... Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, 3 hit dice, 3 just recovered all my hit points. Let's go.
And while she's ritual casting Tiny Hut, I'm going to chain a few mendings on Carlotta to heal her up.
Cool.
Oh yeah, because I guess mending's a cantrip, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, good to go with that.
Okay.
Does anyone want to use the Staff of the Adder?
I won't be. I don't know about Varanus or Bolivar, but I definitely won't be using the Staff of the Adder.
I have no need for it, to be honest.
What does it do?
And the- basically, just it's. I don't understand it completely. That's why I don't want to use it.
Basically, it's bonus action. You create an animated poison stick for a minute. And you can also make a melee attack when you have the staff. And basically like a target that's 5 feet in front of you, and they have to make a Constitution saving throw, or it takes 3d6 poison damage.
Right. It's basically a quarterstaff that does poison damage, unless you want to turn it into a snake, in which case it can turn into a snake.
Yep.
So the poison damage doesn't necessarily have to. So the poison damage doesn't come from the snake; it comes from the staff.
No, it comes from the
I
staff.
don't have-
So you can make a melee
I don't have to
attack
have the
using
snake
the
out.
snake head. So holding the staff, you smack someone with the snake's head. Has a reach of 5 feet. Proficiency bonus applies it to the attack roll. On a hit, the target takes 1d6 piercing damage and then must succeed on a DC 15 con save or take 3d6, which is pretty substantial.
Okay.
I
Okay.
mean-
So I was confused about that. I
Yeah,
thought that the 3d6 came from the.
No.
poison
No, the
snake.
3d6 comes from wielding it as a quarterstaff that basically bites a bitch when it hits.
Okay. So
Yeah.
my question is, can I imbue it with more magic?
Yeah.
With
It's just a quarter. It's just a magical quarterstaff. So I would say that anything that you could do to a normal quarterstaff, you can also do to this.
fine. I guess I'll keep it. That
The
seems kind of
only
both of them.
problem with Staff of the Adder is it's, you can basically have it be attacked and has an AC of 15
Right.
and 20 hit points.
Well, as it's animated, but I'm not gonna
Yeah.
animate it.
Yeah.
Right. You can
Unless
just
I
use
pull
that as a
some-
normal stuff.
I was gonna say something.
Oh,
I could use it.
we fundamentally misunderstood this item. It does not turn into a snake.
No.
So
No, it like it
Right.
I'm
pops
trying
out
to
of
think if
it,
there's another
basically.
staff that I
there
think-
is. There is a 100% a staff that turns into a snake that we were kind of mixing this up with. So you speak
So-
the command word, and the staffs, and that is when it becomes that 1d6 plus 3d6 on a hit.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
speak the command word, and it is no longer a quarterstaff. It is now this snake face that bites people.
Okay, so in order to get that 3d6, it needs to be
You have to speak
Yeah,
the command word,
animated.
and then yes.
animated. Okay.
And then they
That's what I
have
was
to make the
confused
con
about.
save, and then either they make it or they take the 3d6.
So my question was, can I imbue so if I imbue the staff, is the snake also imbued with the blood curse? No, right? Because at that point it's something else.
I mean, you're not
I feel
swinging
like
an
it's
enemy.
right. I feel like it's still just the weapon that you're wielding that just gained these extra properties. So I feel like anything that you could apply to a normal weapon, you could also apply to this weapon.
I have a better question, though. Why are you swinging around an animated snake head so that you can apply a blood curse?
Lee, if you would prefer to have a +1 battle axe, I can use the Staff of the Adder.
I wouldn't be able to lift it technically.
So battle axes can be used one-handed.
Exactly. I have no strength like at all. So
Is there a strength requirement for that weapon?
no, but like it's not gonna be
The
useful
attack
for
is
anything.
strength based.
Okay.
It's gonna be minus.
Oh,
it's
got
gonna
it,
be
got it,
minus
got it. I understand.
I've never had this happen before, but I rolled 3 ones on my hit die rolls,
Oh my god.
and now, I forget. I think you can only spend half your hit dice on a short rest. Is that right?
No.
You can spend as many as you want. You can only regain up to half.
On a long rest, you regain
Yeah.
half of them. Okay, got it. Okay. Yeah, so I'll use the rest then.
Sorry, I'm eating pretzels, so I keep muting myself so I don't crunch into my microphone.
No, you're good.
So I'll just go ahead and open this whenever you're ready to depart. We'll assume that it's closed until you tell me otherwise.
Well, I think we would have closed it during the rest.
Right, yeah, we're assuming it is still closed. I just moved it so that you all can move when you want to.
People have to help me remember that Flash of Genius is a thing that I have now.
Oh, yeah, big deal.
It's OP.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot tell you how many
Oh,
times Flash of
good.
Genius has saved an ass.
It can also be.
Okay, so we're done with our rest, yeah?
Yee.
I think so.
Let
so
us
we're not-
continue exploring this place, wretched as it is.
And poke.
Oh, I just realized I gotta do Song of Rest. Oh my god, I gotta roll that d6 for Song of Rest just in case. 2 hit points for everybody.
Oh, I guess I didn't need to use that last hit die, but all right.
I think you've got a typo there in your macro, Lee.
I noticed that last time.
You.
Yeah, I
That's
was like,
what-
HeroCraft die? What?
You.
That's the new name.
You.
It's the sound Lee makes when he gets poked.
You. God damn it.
Oh, I'm gonna have to use that every time I get pricked with a needle now.
You. All right.
So the question is, now what? We don't exactly have a direction.
I mean, I don't think any of us want to get burned to a crisp again.
We're here for items that'll help us defeat Strahd. Let's just explore. Whatever we may find will surely be useful. So has said the prophecy.
Well, do we have anything that can break open a magical door?
No.
I've seen this in media. I think we need a key.
A golden key.
What is media?
Depends. You know what? As Lee starts to realize that if he continues talking about about outside technology, it might ruin this world.
Well, I do have one idea. I'll have Carlotta try to do a force rend on the door.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Carlotta strikes the door. A crack forms.
Oh, well.
It is only amber.
Now, don't bring the whole building down on us.
Yeah, I don't want the entire temple crumbling on our heads.
She already took 5 fireballs to the face.
Just be ready in case, well, when something tries to come out and murder us.
Look, I'm just happy to have hair in my head. I don't know.
I'll have Carlotta continue trying to break down the door.
Okay. Or has AC 15. And with enough persistent strikes, eventually Carlotta will break it. So as Carlotta is striking the door over and over again, cracks begin to form. Bits and pieces of it begin to chip off. And after 5 or 6 good strikes, the door smashes. And a black cloud rushes from the remains and fills the chamber. I need each of you that are within 30 feet of the door. That is all of you.
Oh no.
To
You should have
make.
stood back!
Oh, jeez, there is no save. That
Oh,
black
jeez.
cloud rushes out and engulfs all of you. You each take 28 points of necrotic damage.
Damn it!
Is it a gas?
It is not. It is a just wave of necrotic energy.
Hey,
Rushes
yo.
out from the door and fills the room, fills that chamber in a 30-foot cube. This noxious wave
Whoops.
rushes over each of you. That didn't kill you, right, Promise? That would have been bad. Let me just say that it is a very good thing you all took a short rest before doing that. So the necrotic energy washes over all of you. See a little rat running by, and it was caught in the blast and reduced to ash as it died. The door before you lies open, and inside you see something very similar to this. The room has amber glazed walls, much like the rest of this place. Floors of grayish marble with black veins running through it. There are 3 amber sarcophagi standing in alcoves. Inside of each, a swirling black miasma seems to slam over and over against the walls of these amber sarcophagi. As soon as the door opens, all of them with eyeless, featureless forms turn to look at the 4 of you. They cease their scrambling and pounding and just watch you, eyeless.
The sarcophagi are watching us?
The black miasma smoky substance moving around them seem to be watching you.
That sounds like fun.
This might be dangerous.
I may have made a misjudgment here.
I mean, it was a good thing we rested before you decided to have Carlotta kill us all.
I don't like this place. What are they doing?
While they are
Uh,
not outright attacking, they seem more curious about our presence here. The shadow works in many ways. I'm going to step forward.
Okay. They continue kind of drifting about in their sarcophagi, these black miasmas. You get a sense of power, curiosity, and an extreme malevolence. As soon as you step foot into that room, it weighs down on you like a thick fog.
There is evil in this room. It's overwhelming.
I could have told you that.
I mean, there was a giant black cloud, like...
You do not understand. There is power in here. Maybe we can control it, subdue its malevolence.
Are you sure about that?
No,
Not sound like we could be any more screwed right now, so you might as well try.
Sounds like a villain origin right here.
And that is how
I can
Bolivar
totally
became
see
a
it.
Dark Lord, guys.
We can control it. Believe me.
Hey kids, you want your own dark realm?
Hey, kids, you want some of this candy? You could have so much power. You want some?
I'm gonna step forward into the first sarcophagi and
The
see if I
one
can see
to the
through
one
the
to
amber.
the west you're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
See if I can see through the amber. Maybe see what's buried inside.
So the amber is relatively clear, and you can see it is a solid block of amber. I'll show you the image again. That black at the center of these sarcophagus are that swirling black energy, like a miasma kind of moving around in there. There is a dark sentience to these creatures. As you move, it moves with you, and it seems to know that you're approaching it. It kind of adjusts itself inside of this amber. And again, there are no eyes, there are no faces, there is no features, but you get the distinct impression that it is watching you and appraising you.
If I search everything I've ever learned about evil, dark, magical things, is there anything that fits this vague description?
Make an Arcana check first.
Guidance.
I'll use my sessional.
Do you want me to roll a d4 since I gave you guidance?
Follow that up. There is a second check to this. Follow that up with a religion check. Hold on to your inspiration for now. We'll take a look at what your religion check is.
Well, that was guidance, but yeah.
So 18, okay.
He used sessional, so 27.
Yeah. Right, we're going to hold on to
27.
that until after we see the result of the second roll, because this is a
Okay,
two-parter. You
alright.
need to succeed on
Oh,
both
okay.
to get anything. Okay. So we'll go ahead and let you use your sessional on that first one to get this. So you have, in fact, during your studies and your hunts for dark creatures and darkness and the things that go bump in the night, you have heard tales of this. Of things similar to this. This is the fate of dead gods.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on, what?
How the mighty have fallen!
Veronis, through your extensive research into the dark arts and the dark powers, this is the fate of a god who has been killed and then captured. These are the vestiges of dead gods.
Yes.
And judging
that's
by
what
the
I said.
feelings that Bolivar got when he came in here, probably not very nice ones.
I'm going to tell the group, I don't know about the god situation, but I'm going to, based on my closer inspection, I'm going to tell them whatever's in these amber blocks the sarcophagi. It is mist-like. The mist that came out and hurt us must have been just an excretion of some of its evil. But whatever is trapped in there, it's not humanoid. It's mist-like. But it does seem trapped. I don't think we should open it.
No. Although, I can't help but wonder, evil as they may or may not be, if they would be friendly to our host Strahd.
I can't imagine they would be. It is his realm after all. If they were friendly to him, he would have found a way to set them free. After all, I'm assuming it's just a matter of the destruction of the amber.
Perhaps, in exchange for their freedom, they could be convinced that we're not worth their time.
If they think we're not worth their time, what would entice them to help us?
No, we don't need them to help us. We just need them to, well, not help Strahd.
Wait, so I'm confused. You want to break open that thing and assume that they're going to be, you know, I don't know. I guess friendly. I guess.
To Kelly, as soon as you enter, the three of them begin watching you again, watching you as they did Bolivar, appraisingly, kind of just coolly watching.
I guess I'll say Strahd, friend or foe?
They bristle. You can see them beginning to like grow sharper edges, kind of like that that magnetic metal as it bristles and grows spines and things like that. It's making that kind of movement. That magnetic liquid metal. Have y'all seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool.
We know not of what put you here, and frankly, we care not. We would ask only that you pass us by in your search for vengeance against our endearing host.
All three of them form tendrils out towards the walls of their sarcophagi and press against them, and they form almost like a vascular system of a hand against the against the glass, against the amber on their side. Each of them does that.
I don't know that this is a good idea. We can probably
Yes.
find other weapons to help us against Strahd. This seems like too dark of a pact.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they seem very motivated.
Nope. Nope. I'm just gonna back up. Nope.
Well, when I was motivated before I found out they were dead gods, or one dead god, split to three.
That's a good question. Are you one, or are you three individuals?
They begin to split and split and split over and over again until each amber sarcophagus holds dozens of individuals.
Oh shit! Oh, you are many.
We are legion.
We are Venom.
Could these be the faceless gods?
Oh shit! Maybe.
Oh shit! Wait.
Does the name Faceless Gods mean anything to you?
They don't really respond.
Ah, okay. Bueller?
can't
I
explain
I
it.
kind of want to let him out.
I tend to agree with you, Lee. I can't explain it, but this seems like the thing to do.
No, 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 no. No.
Look,
A pact with the shadow would be controllable. This thing we cannot control. We can't
We-
ensure
We don't need to
repercussions.
control.
let him try it. I mean, if he wants to make a pact with it, so be it. I mean,
As you
if
said, if Strahd wanted them here, or Strahd wanted them free, he could do so. It would be within his power.
That's what I was saying earlier. This thing surely hates Strahd, yes. But at what cost do we ally ourselves with it? Just
What?
because it is the enemy of our enemy does not mean it is our
And we
friend.
do as we do with enemies of our enemy. We set terms.
I mean, if it's the enemy of our enemy, technically he could be a friend. So if Veronis wants to, make a pact, so be it. I mean, he's already turned into a kobold from human. Like,
Oh boy.
Go all in.
Exactly. Just let him go all in. I don't know.
You're not wrong in thinking it could be our friend, but I think by my calculations, it's only a 23.2% chance it's our friend.
Can I
This
show me your work?
thing,
Eh.
In all
This
likelihood,
thing-
we're going to die here.
Honestly, I don't know where you got that math from. We had something called Steiner math back in my camp, and I didn't think
the
it worked
numbers
out.
don't
but...
lie.
It means that Strahd is gone forever. My destruction would be a small price to pay.
I'm just gonna back up. I mean, you do you. I am just gonna go backwards. Good luck if you're gonna do it.
Oh man, if only Sam was here to hype these guys up to get out.
I'm going
Spell disaster.
to take my battle axe.
Yeah.
And with
Veronis, as you step forward to the thing, it does that thing again where it presses its black tendrils up to the amber and forms
Oh
the
my
shape of
God.
a hand.
Venus, before you do that, you might want to set some terms with these guys.
there are
They
no
obviously
terms.
understand. Okay.
I have only
mean,
one term. Kill
Oh my God.
Strahd.
Hubris, your obsession has led to your downfall.
I mean, technically, that
Veronis,
would be
as
the
you
last...
say you have terms, it bristles again and then forms more outline around the hand. It's seeming to it's growing. It seems to be growing agitated.
Oh my god. I swear if I'm gonna be the only character that's lasted since episode 1.
I raise the axe above my head. And I drive it into the sarcophagus.
I'm gonna just dive out the door.
Yep. Yep.
Veronis, as you strike the amber, the creature and the thing inside of it recoils. It brashes back against the wall and then rushes forward and slams itself against the wall once again. The hand is gone, and now it's just writhing. You can see it trying to break through you haven't formed any cracks or anything like that. The amber in here is far more resilient than that of the door, but you seem to have upset it.
It wants to hold your hand. Don't break it.
Was that not... Can I
It
not
just
free you by breaking the sarcophagus?
It continues to thrash around inside of the amber for another moment before rushing forward to the thing again and making the shape of a hand on the amber.
It's possible breaking it will kill it. Like
Are
I
you-
would. I'm like underfloor.
Well, if the axe was a bad idea, then this is the worst idea I've ever had.
You say that out loud?
Yes.
It freaks the fuck out. It rushes back into its thing. It starts bouncing against the walls, bristling, forming what look like blades and things like that from it, and slamming them against the glass of the amber in your direction.
I'll drop the axe, and I'll press a claw onto the sarcophagus.
As you do that, all of the darkness inside of that sarcophagus centralizes around your hand, and none of you can see this as you've all retreated, but Veronis, your eyes roll into the back of your head and you kind of go stiff. It's almost as if your body would drop, but is being held by a rod that's extending from your arm and into the amber. You begin to see fields and fields and fields of dead, rotting corpses. You walk amongst them, stepping on and over them as you go, and alongside you is a 15-foot serpentine humanoid that is rotted through to the bone in many points. It looks down towards you, Veronis, and you hear legions of voices say the name Nargonas. It looks down
Okay.
towards you.
Okay.
It looks down towards you, Veronis, and it raises its hand, blackened, several of its fingers worn down to the bone from rot. And you look down at your own hand, and it looks the same. The creature, Narvanos, raises its left hand and lifts it, and a unicorn rises up out of the gore and rot, very much alive, very much vibrant. Nargonos looks towards you, and Veronis, before you can react, your right hand shoots up, and necrotic energy roils out from you into the unicorn and liquefies it. Nargonos turns towards you and looks towards you expectantly. Do you accept this gift?
If it is the end of Strahd, then yes.
As soon as you say that, a hungry look flows through this serpent's face, and you all see Veronis drop from the sarcophagus back onto the ground. The miasma still swirling around inside, but the movements of it are almost jovial and almost like a dance it's doing inside of the sarcophagus now.
I'm gonna look at Aurelia and Teely with like wide eyes and just shaking my head. What have we done?
I didn't know that's what he's done.
He's grown even stronger.
Veronis's right hand is a blackened, twisted mess. There is rot. It reeks horribly. Veronis, you have the innate sense that you can point at something and demand its death. You have gained the benefit of being able to cast the Finger of Death spell as an action.
Oh!
Oh boy.
My God!
Oh man. Someone give this man a glove.
Can I? So my hand is pretty fucked.
Your hand is fucked.
Move it?
You can. It moves normally. It can manipulate things as normal. Every now and then when you're holding on to something, you leave a bit of yourself behind, but...
So wait, can he like cast it once per day, or like how does that work?
How does it work?
Don't accidentally like point at something and just like obliterate it.
Yeah, I don't want my face blown off by necrotic damage, turn into a zombie for you.
Veronis, the other two amber sarcophagi in there are desperately forming hands over and over again on the surface of their sarcophagi.
Mm.
Do it again.
It's... I know it looks terrible, but it's given me some kind of magic.
Ooh, hand on amber.
I love how you just aren't questioning the obvious terrible thing that gave this to you. Like, it's amazing. Pure gold.
Oh my God, this is the most chaotic group.
I'm using one of the small hands, not a major.
I'm gonna use one of my small hands. So you go to the east.
One of the ones that are like just there just to chill.
So, to Kelly, as you lay your hands on that sarcophagus, You instantly, so Varanus, you can see Kelly go stiff as a board, except this time he begins to smoke. You can see what could be steam or smoke. When you get a whiff of it, it's acrid, almost like he's burning. To Kelly, you are transported. You go stiff, your eyes roll into the back of your head, and you are transported into a fiery hellscape. You seem to be standing on a bit of floating rock. Beneath you, lakes of lava. On other floating islands around you, you can see people suffering, being burned. And as you look out over this landscape, you hear something behind you say the name Seriach. And as you turn, there is a massive beast. A hound seemingly made of rock and molten magma. It looms over you, leaning its face towards you. It lets loose a growl, and several more of these beasts, much smaller than the main, begin to separate out from it around its legs and come close to you. They form a circle around you, to Kelly, and the massive hellhound asks, "Do you accept this gift?"
Yes.
The hounds begin to rend you limb from limb. And a brief moment later, you come to, your eyes roll back, and you drop to the ground of the Amber Temple. Nothing seems to have happened, but you get this strange sense that there's something waiting to be called, something nearby, something infinitely far from you, but yet somehow right next to you, something from another plane that is just waiting for you to say the word before it enters this world. You get to summon a hellhound.
Ooh. I look at my hand.
Your hand is fine.
Oh.
What a ripoff!
However, looking around, you can see there's some writing on the wall behind this thing. You find that you understand the writing. Did you understand Infernal before today?
No, I haven't.
You do now.
Oh.
And
my
as
God.
you read the writing, you begin to issue this sulfurous smoke from your body. It seems to be coming from underneath your armor plates and everything like that. Kind of, whenever you read or speak Infernal, you begin to smoke and sizzle with this acrid, otherworldly fire.
That's interesting.
I hope you realize that you've made a tragic mistake, Lee. I mean, I realize that, but I just hope you realize that. You seemed a little too excited there for a moment.
And then Infernal will say, "Yeah, but look what I can do."
And as he says that, he begins to smoke.
My God, Bolivar, what have these two done?
Well, there's one gift left.
You can almost hear the last one smacking itself against the amber over and over and over again to try and get your attention.
Bolivar,
Yes.
come here.
I cautiously approach. My trust for Varanus is strong because of what we've been through together, but after what I just saw happen, I still feel a bit apprehensive. I'll walk in, and when I'm 5 feet away from Varanus, I kind of stop for a second, clearly showing my hesitation.
Bolivar, look at this place. Not just this temple, this land. Barovia, Strahd's domain. You would see it upended, wouldn't you?
Varanus. At what cost? I've already made a deal with the Shadow. It is something I regret. This is something else.
What? You thought we were going to do this cleanly? We were going to be sparkling heroes, paladins on the hill? No, if we want to get this done, then these are the measures we have to take. We're not heroes. We're killers. But as long as Strahd dies, what does it matter?
Oh my god! The
Am I wrong? Are we heroes?
He has embraced the dark side.
I never thought of us as heroes, but it is only us who can stop him. I know the prophecy said that we would find a way, a weapon in here to kill him, to defeat him. But
Have you considered that you're looking at it?
I just don't think this is it. This cannot be it. I will join you to the end, but this I will not do.
Bolivar, you're in the room.
I was, and I'm stepping out.
So, as Varanus said, you said something about a weapon that you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As you were saying that, the black miasma in there begins to form the shape of a sword.
Okay.
I
Make
mean,
them-
if you don't want it,
I have no use for swords. Perhaps Aurelia can use it, since it's been created already.
it's very like casually, as if like I'm in a department store finding something. Aurelia, you want a sword?
You're gonna have to give it to me out here. I'm not going in there.
No, it's one of those things where you had to come in and get it yourself.
No.
Okay, she don't want you.
As Bolivar
Okay.
leaves, the thing inside the amber bristles again, growing agitated.
Damn it.
The two inside, the other two, the ones that you have all already communed with, are flowing and dancing inside as if overcome with joy.
Bolivar, if you don't have the resolve to see this through, I will.
So be it. I think we can do it on our own, without the help of this.
And as much as
over Strahd,
me,
have we
the
not?
player, is sure that this is the worst thing I can do, Varanus touches his other hand
It's possibly the best thing you could do.
to the sarcophagus.
Varanus, once
Yeah.
again, your body goes rigid as the dark tendrils lash out and centralize around your hand. Your eyes roll in the back of your head, and you see utter blackness. You can see yourself. Look down at your hands, but you seem to be standing on nothing. There is darkness and nothing but darkness surrounding you. And the darkness speaks to you. It echoes throughout everything. And a voice says the word Vaughn. You can see people walking past you without noticing. Shapes begin to form out of the darkness, seemingly to form out of that same black, inky miasma, forming and then walking right past you, not noticing you. It seems that she is offering you the gift of evasion. Do you accept this gift?
Yes.
Once again, you all see one of your companions drop limp down to the ground. And Bolivar, you have gained the benefits of an amulet of proof against detection and location. and a ring of evasion. You haven't gained these actual items, but you've gained the
wow.
abilities that they give you.
What does
Holy
a ring
cow.
of evasion do?
Basically gives you evasion.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh,
Bolivar, as you rise,
you mean Varanus?
yes, sorry, I always get your two names mixed up. Varanus. As you rise, Varanus, as you rise, you begin to get a little nervous. You grow kind of twitchy, your head ticking to left every so often, unable to control it. You become nervous and twitchy, and you gain this flaw. I can't give a straight answer to any question put to me. You become evasive in every sense of the word.
Okay.
Franus, how do you feel?
I don't know.
Varanus, keep track of this for me, and specifically how many long rests you complete.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you.
We better do this quick, guys.
Oh, no, you. Oh, dear.
How often can I summon the Hellhound? Once for a long rest? Once for...
You get the sense that they're there waiting for your command.
Ooh. Uh.
Keyword they.
Wait. What did he say? Did he say wait, is it singular or plural?
Keyword they. I had this feature before, that's why I'm telling you keyword they.
Get to my feet slowly and limp out of the room past Carlotta. Well, shall we press on?
I mean, you looking in a rough shape there.
You don't know the half of it.
You just gonna keep going, just walk upstairs, you know.
Oh. Aurelia, here. I'll give her the amulet of proof against detection as I no longer need it.
Thank you.
It's no use to me anymore.
So what is it, the amulet of proof against detection?
Yep.
Okay.
What, on the robot?
As
Oh, I
you
didn't-
all gather, you begin to hear a cackling laughter. As your friend reappears at the end of the hall, mid-casting.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw as he flicks into the air a little mote of fire.
Oh, you bastard. You bastard. All of us?
Man.
Yep. He's casting fireball right on top of all of you.
How many spell slots did you have left, friend?
We
Not
use
many.
a charge of my freshly minted ability to automatically succeed the saving throw.
Oh shit. Professional.
Okay. Alright. Anybody who rolled lower than a 17 takes 24 points of fire. Higher is half that at 12.
I'm guessing roll initiative?
And roll initiative.
How much is the half?
12.
12.
12. Oh boy.
Ow.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Okay, just gonna come in and say hello, and that's it. Okay.
You know,
My
I'm
dog
getting
just
real
did a
tired of
drive-by
this guy
hello.
killing Pete today.
I just hear in the
Oh,
background.
poor
"Hey,
teaser.
say hello."
You know what? Oh, hold on.
What the fuck was that about?
Okay. Oh, that's why I kept this out. I'm like, why is this just chilling on my freaking GM layer? And it's like, because I'm going to use it some more.
Didn't select my token.
Right. Okay, let's get him into that initiative. Okay, that's actually really good for you all. Okay. Okay, everybody. So he appears at the end of the hall. He appears to be about to cast another spell, Aurelia. What do you do?
Another spell?
His high level stuff is gone, but he's still got plenty of those 3rd and 4th level slots.
Okay. I am gonna use an action to use my Pipes of Haunting to make DC 15 Wisdom save, or be frightened for 1 minute.
He does succeed on that.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to do, bonus action Mass Healing Word. So 6 plus my, Spiritual Focus, so 7 healing to everybody.
Okay.
And I'm gonna back up to here, and end my turn.
Okay. Bolivar.
All right. This guy's really, really gotten on my nerves. I'm gonna move up. And fuck it. 3rd level slot. Inflict wounds.
Okay.
That's what you get.
As you rush up to him, he's cackling, saying that he told you he'd be back.
Shut up.
$18 hits.
18 to hit. All right. So he takes
22
that's
necrotic.
really trash. That is horrific rolling. Those are terrible rolls. All right. We'll get him next round. Yeah, 22 necrotic.
Okay. All right.
We have Ronus. Remember to add a Finger of Death to your spell list.
To who?
Yeah.
Ronus.
I don't know how many times I can cast it, but I guess we'll find
Once,
out.
I think.
Once.
And don't make assumptions there, Aurelia.
That's
Remember,
right.
I like to change shit all the time.
Probably like eats my soul every time I cast it or something.
That's
All right.
actually what happens, like, in my other campaign, or at least another campaign, we had a similar effect, and every time you used it beyond 1 time, you have to make a con save, otherwise your soul is gone.
Shit.
Yeah.
Really, let's try not to use the meta knowledge or share it. That is not what's going to happen.
Sorry.
But just in case you do get it right, I would hate to have to make it worse.
Right, sorry.
Hey.
All right, Bolivar, or is that the end of your turn?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry.
Lee, you're up.
All right, in Naruto fashion, I'm gonna bite on my finger, place a hand on the floor, and summon a Hellhound.
Fantastic. So, as you reach out mentally to the creatures that you can sense just beyond the veil, kind of waiting for your command, you begin to smell that sulfury smell. Smoke begins to rise up off of Tekeli as you see a pair of hounds emerge from the smoke that is branching off of him to either side of him. One of these hounds steps out, and they await your command, Tekeli. They will act on your turn.
Oh shit. Kill that guy.
They yowl and rush forward.
Let's say point towards past Boulevard, not to confuse things.
and they both open up their jaws and unleash a wave of fire at this guy.
Oh shit!
So at this, the Arcanologue looks and shoots a look towards you, and then looks past you at the destroyed door. It's like, you didn't, you
yes,
fools, you utter fools! As the Hellhounds begin breathing fire at him.
By the way, it's just Lee.
Just Lee? Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay. So he needs to make 2 DC 12 Dex saves. Succeeds on the first one. And on the second, he does still take 21 points of fire as these things begin to immolate him. As he is shrieking and on fire, he is shouting at the top of his lungs that you have no idea what you've done, the power, the evil you've unleashed upon the world. Anything else from you, Lee? That is your action to do that.
Yeah. Bonus action. I will. Blood Curse of Binding. And he needs to make a Strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
DC 14.
He does fail.
Okay. So his speed is reduced to 0, and he can't take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Wow, okay. Alright. Uranus.
I'll step up and line up a sharpshooter shot.
Fantastic.
Oh no, 5.
That's not too good.
My aim has been cursed to be even worse.
15? 15 does not hit.
Oh no.
Shut up, dog. That's, well, actually, can Carlotta go that far?
Why would you tell
No.
dogs to shut up?
What's
though?
up? What's up, dog? What was that?
That's my turn.
Okay. Now we get to his turn. Can't take reactions and his movement is 0, right?
Yes. No reactions, movement 0.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Suicide Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he sees the shattered door. He knows that you've all interacted with them because of these hellhounds that are showing up, summoned by Tekeli. He has failed.
Why do you have to give him the idea, Ronald?
I'm an agent of chaos.
Like a dog chasing cars.
He upcasts Chain Lightning.
Oh, that's bad.
Very bad.
All right, I will absorb elements.
That is a level. That is a 7th level casting of Chain Lightning. Oh, what the fuck is that damage?
Oh boy.
Good or bad?
It's terrible for me.
Okay.
I need both hounds, Bolivar. No, I need both hounds to Kelly and Veronis. No, he can't. He doesn't know that Veronis has cast the thing yet. So both hounds, Lee. Sorry, both hounds, Lee, and
Bolivar.
probably Bolivar. Yeah.
To
Okay.
make a what?
So I think it's both hounds, Lee, Bolivar, and Carlotta. I need dex saves from all 3 of you, from all 5 of you. I'll go ahead and make them for the hounds.
Pretty sure I made it.
Fails the first one. Succeeds the second one. So this one takes 36 points. This one takes half of that, which is what, 18?
No, they're still fine.
God, 36 for a 7th level? Ugh.
And I
Yeah,
take
that was an
18.
insanely bad damage roll.
Wow.
18, right? 36, 18, half, yeah.
And then I take 9.
Kelly, what was your save result? Or Lee, sorry, I will get that right eventually. Lee, 27, you
27.
take half, so 18 points of lightning. Wow, I cannot believe that was such an abysmally low damage roll. I want to roll it again just to see what it likely would have been. See, that's more like it.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Holy,
did I
no,
make
it's not.
36?
No, it's not. It is
Should've
only
just figured
36, though.
I should have just fingered his ass. Oh, wait, that came out wrong.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, excuse me?
It's like, I wasn't gonna say anything, but also we have it nice on the video there. Bolivar runs up to it. I'm gonna run up to it and fuck it. I do this instead. Like,
You know what?
Yeah.
It's in the recording,
I
guys.
didn't say anything, but now that our minds have gone there, I'm just gonna let it happen. All right.
Please do not draw pictures. Thank you.
Please do not draw pictures. Okay, moving on before we get our channel pulled.
Your channel pulled.
My
you.
channel pulled, yeah.
You already did
Yeah, this
so
is not
mahogany.
me or
So.
Vase or Lee or Bronze. That's
What?
you, buddy.
Ty, what is that from?
Dude,
What'd
we
you know, though?
let's just move on. Let's just swiftly move on.
Oh no!
Is that legit? Like an actual, like shown in the cartoon?
It's
Yeah.
called 1,000 Years of Death.
Oh my god!
It's basically his punish. It's their punishment because it's a Japanese. It's a weird. It's a Japanese thing that they do. It's very
Let's
strange.
swiftly move on. Let's just move
Yeah,
on.
all right.
We don't
So,
want comment
Oh my-
channel
All of
polls.
you managed to live through that. Awesome. Nobody died.
Pog.
That is his turn. Aurelia.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver since I'm within range of him. That damage sucks. But
DC
yeah.
14 int. He does succeed handily.
Okay, never mind. I am just gonna move up a step, give Bardic Inspiration to Bolivar, and I'm just gonna end my turn.
Oh, that'll
Bolivar.
come in handy. Thank you. I will third level upcast. So there's my final slot for third level. Inflict wounds again as I try to use the shadow will take you and. Oh my lord. Okay, so first I will use my sessional inspiration
Okay.
and I will roll my bardic inspiration. What's the
Nice.
die? D8?
D8.
It's gotta be a 2 or higher. Oh no!
Wow.
Oh no! All right, that's too bad. Third
That
level
does
slot
miss.
gone. I will move away, provoking attack of opportunity, and
The 20 to hit
that hits.
for 9
I will
slashing.
use my reaction. Hold on,
Okay.
I will use my
Does
reaction.
Does he lose reactions until Lee's next turn?
Oh.
Yeah, he has no
Oh, okay,
reaction.
so no opportunity attack
Perfect. Well then, in that case, I will continue moving.
until the end of Lee's next turn.
Yeah, until the end of my
Cool.
my next turn. Yeah.
All right, that's I'm moving right there. That's my turn.
Lee.
All right. This is what we call the all-in. That was
Do
good.
not be like that GIF you posted.
Oh god.
Wow. That's a. That's
Yeah,
a
you went all in.
miss. That's a miss. Yeah.
All right, that
Miss.
is in fact a miss.
But the dog's turns, and they
Yeah.
have pack
Bites.
tactics.
Yeah, they have bites and pack tactics indeed. No multi-attacks, so just one bite each. With a 13, that is a miss, and then a 9, they both miss.
Oh, I'm
If anyone wants to give an inspiration to them, they will hit.
sure I'll give an inspiration to one of them.
Okay. So, one of the hounds, lunges forward, and the Arcanoloth backs up and dodges it, but backs directly into the other, who rises up onto its hind legs, crashes down onto it with its entire weight, brings the Arcanoloth down, and screaming and howling, they rend the Arcanoloth limb from limb, much like Lee saw them do to him in his vision. And they do not stop ripping him apart when he dies. Soon there is just pieces of this creature all over the place. And then a moment later, he turns into this black goo. It vanishes.
Something is wrong here. This land that we're in, there's something different about it. These creatures, fiends, they don't normally die in this way.
How do they normally die?
They don't. When you kill a fiend, they dissolve into, and they get sent back to their dimension, whether it's the abyss, the nine hells, or wherever this thing is from.
Just look at one of the hellhounds and just ask Infernal, is that true?
It licks its chops of the black ichor that was left behind by the Arcanoloth.
These things are unkillable normally. The fact that it was torn apart, something is very wrong here. A god trapped forever, a fiend able to be killed. Where we are is far worse than any of the hells.
Would I, based on what Bolivar is saying, would I be able to check whether or not this ground has been hallowed?
I would say that you could make an Arcana check for it, sure.
Like the entire temple you're saying is hallowed? Or... Because I know...
Okay. So, technically no, but you can certainly tell that extreme dark magics permeate the entire complex. Not hallowed, but something else. There is definitely very, very powerful planar magics at work here.
It's possible, Bolivar, that something about this plane has separated it from the lower planes.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know, but those hounds creep me out, man.
They sit next to Kelly in a very, heel-like sit.
At any rate,
Next
it's
to
good
Lee.
for us.
Sorry, I don't know where I keep getting to Kelly from. Was that your name originally? Or am I just imagining things?
I remember you saying to Kelly before for it, but because I remember thinking like, oh, it's named, because you remember in Frostmaiden, Tekulili is the
Right, that's where I'm getting it from.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
it's
so
always
I
been
remember
Tridget. Okay, but just Lee. Just Lee. I will get that.
Just Lee.
I will get it.
Yeah.
It's not rip-off of R. Kelly, sorry. Or the character from Frostmaiden.
So Tekulili is a Lovecraftian term, but Tekulili was also the name of one of the vampiric knoll in the caves of Hunger.
Yeah.
That
Rime of
was
the
hunting
Frostmaiden.
us. That thing was annoying. Yeah, in Rime of the Frostmaiden.
Oh yeah, I was thinking for some reason it was a vampire. I don't know why.
Oh,
It was a vampire knoll.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that ghost thing that was stalking us?
Yeah.
It was it was a vampire knoll or something. Yeah.
It was annoying.
All right, everyone.
I'll expend a spell slot and a minute to get Carlotta back on her feet.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the hellhounds like, so you guys just chill here? What's going on?
They look up towards you. They just go back to their idle state, waiting for instructions.
Hey, Lee, can you please dismiss those that I creeped out?
No, don't dismiss them. Perhaps they can be useful. I mean, he's already made the deal. Might as well make use of them. They can scout ahead, perhaps.
Okay.
Oh, Bolivar, there's your open mind. I was
Well,
worried
now that
that
you've
you'd
killed
lost
Tisha
it.
If
for
it's
the
not
100th
your
time.
soul, then no, might as well.
Yeah.
Well, there
I
seems
mean,
to be. Oh, go ahead.
it's your fault anyway that you can basically gave up your souls for whatever you're doing.
Been there, done that. This is the second time already. Turns
At
out
any
the
rate,
soul can be recycled.
there seems to be a similar door at the other end of this hallway. It would be unthorough not to check, wouldn't you think?
I mean, we got pretty beat up. Are you sure you want to go in that other door?
Yeah, I have 8 health.
All right, everyone. Let's go ahead and take our break, and when we come back, we can all decide what you would like to do next.
Cool.
All right, everybody. So welcome back. You all have finally done away with the Arcanoloth, who has been hounding you all since you got in here, and have picked up some new friends, some new gifts, that have absolutely no drawbacks or downsides to them at all whatsoever. What would you like to do?
So very good question. I mean, do we want to continue exploring these sort of doors over here before we go to the end, or?
I'm gonna ask if anyone is in need of any healing, because I sure am.
Yes, please.
Well,
Um,
it's possible now that the fox is gone, we can pad down in one of these rooms.
I have an alchemist supplies. Is it possible to figure out what this goop is that he left?
Like it.
Yeah.
Don't lick
It's
it.
you all would actually probably recognize it. It's ichor. It's fiendish ichor. It's what fiends turn into when they die on a plane that is not their own.
Oh, so he died as a fiend. So it seems like this is normal.
Nope. They
That's not
don't
normal?
die. If we're on the prime material plane, they don't die. They
Alright,
disappear.
so this is normal, right?
So
I don't-
Bolivar, as a point of order, sorry, I just realized that y'all haven't played any Avernus games with me before. That is how I describe fiends dying and going back to their plane of origin, is turning into their ichor.
Oh,
turning into
okay.
that ichor.
Okay, cool. Whew. All right. Yes, normal.
All very natural.
I'll take a vial of this.
Why
Oh,
would you take a
gross.
vial of that, huh?
I don't know.
Gross, dude.
It could be used for something.
Are you
Good
gonna
in
try
soup.
and yeah, you gonna say you're gonna feed it to your little friends or something? Like what?
Is that something you guys want in Inferno?
What?
Lee smokes a bit, and they kind of look up at the vial. Fiery tongues kind of loll out.
Yep, I'm taking some. But we should rest, because we ate a lot of spells.
You know, I'm just gonna go in here and just rest if that's okay with you guys.
Let's take a rest. A longer rest.
Okay.
Humans!
No need for blankets, we have hellhounds.
Okay. So, taking a long rest, eh? Let's go ahead and let's have Veronis roll a d20. Okay. So what are y'all doing for your long rest? Are you making a hut? Are you just barricading this room? What's going on?
I think the tiny hut is coming out, right?
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll have Carlotta basically just plop down in front of the door.
and I'll ritual cast to bring Titare back if we get the full rest.
Cuddling up with the dogs.
Titare doesn't want to come back at this point.
Please stop.
Fireball, fireball.
Please stop. Oh man. Okay. All right, everybody. You can all take a long rest.
Yay.
And with Veronis's wonderful 4, you all can do so without incident.
Thank God.
Yay.
You mean you don't want to know what kind of things are just roaming around in this place?
And we level up to 9.
That's funny.
Mm.
So
It's
no?
funny because it's true. Everyone knows the funny jokes are the ones that are true.
I just want my second ASI opportunity.
That is 1 completed long rest for the extremely cursed Veronis.
Thank you.
Oh man.
I literally paused the
who the
freaking
hell-
Discord GIF at the exact wrong time.
Are the hellhounds
How
back
did-
to full?
The Hellhounds are not back to full,
Oh.
or they do not rest. They know only
yeah.
fire and consume.
Oh yeah. Also, I will be attuning to the amulet of proof against detection and location since I got that.
They only know fire. Well, I dismiss you? Question mark? To the hellhounds?
May as well just let them assist for as long as they want to.
Lee, as you say that, they just kind of look at you and tilt their heads to the side.
This is an issue.
This is an issue.
I can't feed you.
Would Veronis know whether hellhounds are fiends or demons?
I feel like it's safe to say that you all would know that they are in fact fiends.
Oh, I probably wouldn't, honestly.
At least 1 or 2 of you would know that they are fiends. Their nature
Which
is
means-
fiendish.
Which means they'll know rest when they're sent back to their original plane.
I'm gonna try and actively try and dismiss them. So we can figure this out. I'll put a,
What exactly do you do?
I don't know. Let's just boop him in the nose. With the same arm, with the same hand that I put my palm on the in the amber.
Its nose is thoroughly booped. Nothing happens.
Okay, in Infernal, I say, you are dismissed for now.
They look towards you and don't move. They understand Infernal. They're just not following that command.
Well, are you going to name them?
Are you sure you want them to be named?
I might get emotionally attached. Shit. Well, this one's Agni, this one's Ares. Let's go.
Nice.
Nice.
This man really just named them Agni and
Agni and
Ares.
Ares.
God
That's
damn
awesome.
it.
Those long rest, how's my icky hand looking?
Just as icky. Maybe even a little
Okay.
ickier.
Good. That's good. Maybe I'll find some cloth and wrap it up.
Okay, do you do that?
Yeah.
Alright. The black necrotic goo that is apparently now your blood seeps through it relatively quickly.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I forgot to mention, when Veronis got struck by lightning and was... basically, Veronis's blood is black tar now.
I don't feel like I'm filled with tar. Let's
I
just
mean-
continue on.
Wait, hold up. What happened to you in there?
I acquired some new abilities. Don't worry about it.
Are you sure? I mean, you look terrible. I'm not gonna like. You just look terrible.
Well, seeing as I've had brushes with death today, numbering no less than about 5, I'd say we all look pretty terrible, so let's just try to focus on what we're doing here.
Fine.
Fine.
Just fine.
All right, we're not in initiative anymore. That.
Yeah, apparently we're fighting one of our own.
All right, everyone. So what do you want to do?
Do we want to go at that door at the end, or do we want to do one of these side doors here?
Yeah, let's finish the downstairs, yeah?
Take a
Let's
look
do
at
the
this
side
door. It's
doors.
probably another side room.
It is another relatively plain-looking door, as was the last one that you all went into.
Are we ready? Do we want to stand back from this one?
Yes.
35 feet away.
It
And
I'll have
what are the
Carlotta
guaranteed save? 100.
Pull open the door.
opens. Inside, you see that the room appears to have once been a bedchamber. It's littered with broken furnishings. Scattered about the room are remains of a bed, a wardrobe, 2 trunks, 3 tall candlesticks, a desk, a bookshelf, and several chairs. Torn up books, old quill pens, and tattered clothes are also strewn about the room.
You know, it didn't occur to me until just now, but fiends don't live this way. Someone lived here once. Why did they stop?
I mean, you never know. There still could be people here.
Well, I'm going to move your token out to the hall.
Okay.
They worship here. Poltergeist telekinetic thrust object.
A chair is hurled through the door at Carlotta.
That's what that means.
Wait,
Broken
poltergeist?
macro is broken.
Macro's breaking on roll 20? What?
I know. Unheard of.
I know.
Carlotta, do a barrel roll. Is there a save or?
It's an attack roll. 1 second.
Oh boy.
What the hell is going on? 1 second. I gotta. That's some error codes. Okay. What's happening? Sorry, everyone. My roll 20 is freaking the fuck out. All right, old-fashioned way it is.
As your computer floats off the desk, DM, roll initiative.
Right, poltergeist. Does a 19 hit Carlotta?
A 19 hits Carlotta.
Okay.
Carlotta does not move an inch.
She takes 4 bludgeoning damage as a chair is hurled through the door at her.
Did anybody see what threw that chair?
No.
I mean, what just happened?
Carlotta doesn't move.
Carlotta doesn't move.
I mean, it's just a chair.
Whoa.
Another piece of furniture is hurled through the door at her.
17 hits.
Another 4.
It's like a child throwing a tantrum.
Wait, Carlotta, break everything.
I'm just gonna move over here just because, yeah.
Okay. So
Those are in-
when Carlotta enters the room, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Wait, is it all of us that are going into initiative?
Yes.
Can it just
Okay.
be
You don't have to do
Carlotta
anything.
versus the furniture?
Yes.
Sentient desk.
Sentient's desk. Okay. Its initiative is 14.
Ooh, I'm actually kind of curious about something.
This is the worst IKEA I've ever been to.
Prentice, after this fight, check on the slinky.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I forgot about Blinky the Sentient Slinky. Oh my god.
How
Wait,
does it feel about
Lee, how do you know about Blinky?
Did you ever tell anybody about that? Did you ever tell anybody about that? No, right?
No,
Blinky
wait,
has not been mentioned since the episode it was created.
no,
Okay.
wait, no, wait, it's been a few episodes. I think it was like
I-
2.
I thought you mentioned it. I thought you mentioned. Oh wait, Lee doesn't know about it. That's
Yeah,
right.
Lee doesn't
Oh,
know!
God. Lee doesn't know about it. Oh man.
Oh my god.
Aurelia, what are you gonna do?
Since I have no idea what's going on, I am literally just going to stand by the corner here and then just wait to see what happens, so.
Okay. I need a strength save from Carlotta.
Wait, what?
Carlotta is now furniture.
Moment. Wow. Okay. Carlotta. Veronis, you see Carlotta visibly lifted off the ground for a moment and then hurled 30 feet back at you. Look at that.
Oh boy.
Carlotta is hurled at you,
Good.
and you take 4 bludgeoning damage as Carlotta is literally lifted off the ground and hurled into you. Lee?
Well. I guess I'll. It's a ghost. We can't really see this thing. Oh, if only I went the Ghost Slayer subclass. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna step aside.
Okay. Veronis, what do you want to do?
It's like, this is your problem. It's been a while since we fought ghosts. I literally can't. Like, it's just a room full of furniture. Okay. Well, I can't get past Carlotta now. Just gonna have Carlotta run up and slam the door shut.
Nice. Okay.
How to deal with ghosts? Don't.
Don't.
So you remember how I was talking about this place used to be inhabited? Well, it looks like it still is.
I mean, clearly, Carlotta got shot out of a cannon, I think, and lost her face, but,
Actually, I think she was thrown by a dresser, but that's not the point right now.
So wait, what are you gonna do about the dresser?
Well, take a moment to regroup, get a plan together. Can your hellhounds just burn everything into the ground, Lee?
Do we want that?
No. What do you mean burn everything to the ground?
Well, they can't throw ash at us, can they?
I mean,
See?
So we'll go ahead and drop out of initiative now. Unless you all actually try to re-enter the room before dealing with whatever's
It's his
inside.
turn. So Bolivar, whatever Bolivar wants to do.
Bolivar?
No, same. I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
It seems like it just doesn't want us in there.
Protecting something.
I'm okay with leaving it alone.
What if the thing that they're protecting is your anti-magical sword, Bolivar?
I doubt it.
But what if there's like a figure or a puppet that you can channel your energy to?
Why are you trying to get me to go in there?
Look, all I'm saying is that I doubt if there's a ghost inhabiting the room, I doubt it's because they were attached to the bed frame, right? There's something in there that clearly meant quite a lot to whoever used to inhabit this place. Are we not looking for magical artifacts?
We are, and you are not wrong. I guess we can give it a shot.
All right. So the door is closed. What would you all like to do? We'll go ahead and it's the top of the round, so we'll loosely drop out of initiative for now. We'll keep the count up, but just for the sake of keeping things flowing, we'll just let you all do whatever actions you want to do before you re-enter the room.
Sure. Do you guys really want to re-enter?
after seeing Carlotta get thrown, I won't.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not worth the hassle. Let's go to the next room.
This isn't worth the hassle, but the room with 3 dead gods is.
Well, we
Yeah,
were
I was
already in
gonna
there.
say.
And no, I didn't think it was, but you guys decided to do your thing with the god, so.
I didn't know you were afraid of chairs, Bolivar.
I'm not afraid of chairs. I just don't think the risk warrants the reward, whatever that may be.
I mean, I don't want to anger more spirits. Remember the house we all met, well, except for the Bugman, but remember when the 3 of us met in a house with all those spirits?
And I'm not going to keep harping, but I just want to make this clear for a moment. You're talking about the risk outweighing the reward when we climbed a forbidden mountain, entered an impenetrable magical barrier, entered a long abandoned temple to dark forces in search of magical artifacts, and now that we're here, exploring a haunted room isn't worth it.
I kicked the door open.
It's like, damn it.
You paid the price of your soul, buddy.
All right, we are back at the top of initiative. Bolivar has just kicked the door open. Aurelia, what do you want to do?
Okay, I guess we're doing this. I am just going to stand over here, and, yeah, I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to Bolivar. I'm gonna end my turn.
All right. Bolivar, piece of furniture is flung at you. 20 to hit.
Yeah, I'll let it hit me. Oh wait, it's an attack roll. I can do
It's an attack roll.
is it within 30 feet of me?
It is.
I will do instinctive charm. Let's see if charm works on it. So it needs to make a wisdom save if it
Okay.
can be charmed. And
No effect.
it succeeds.
There's no effect.
Oh, okay. Yep, then 20 hits me.
Okay. All right. Lee.
Oh, how much damage?
Oh, sorry, 6.
Okay.
All right, boys, break every piece of furniture in there. Let's go.
As you say that, they both rush up into the room and set fire to everything.
I said break. I said break.
No!
They begin breathing fire everywhere.
Control your creatures.
They weren't trained.
So, all right, one moment. So, Lee, from inside of the room. Sorry, 1 second, let me. You're there, it would be right there. So, from inside of the room, these things just begin breathing fire all over everything, rushing into the room and just opening up and lighting everything up. You can see the vague outline of a humanoid figure floating above the chair near the back of the room right there. Get the vague outline of it. And, god damn, this thing, my macros are broken, I hate it. Alright. Ooh. Miserably fails its dex save and takes 39 points of fire. And you all see it burn away into nothingness. The room is scorched.
Okay.
All right, now, Hellhounds, stay in that fire for a little bit.
They look very pleased with themselves.
I'm
Does
gonna
it not
go in
feel
and see
them?
if there's any salvageable stuff in there.
Does the city on fire heal them?
Hmm?
Does city on the fire heal them at all, or did just
Oh,
pretty
no.
much kill them?
No.
Oh god, I'm gonna see them die.
All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some investigation checks and perception checks for anyone searching through the room. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay. So, as you're all looking through the room, turning over bits of burnt furniture, sifting through ashes of who knows how many different pieces of furniture, books, or whatever they may have been, but behind a metal serving plate, you see that this piece of metal has protected a small shelf behind it. And on that shelf, you all do find a spell scroll. Opening it up and taking a look, you find it to be a spell scroll of Wall of Fire.
How appropriate.
Indeed.
Ooh,
What's the spell scroll again?
Wall
it's
of
a wall
Fire.
of fire.
Oh, damn.
The room is
Who
otherwise
can cast
empty.
Wall of fire.
Well, that was kind of worth it.
So suddenly, Agni, Ares.
They growl at you, Bolivar.
No,
I
he's a
just
friend
look at
until
them.
further notice.
I look at them and just go, and I walk towards Varanus and say, "You were right, Varanus. I don't know what I was thinking. We did take a big risk coming here. We might as well make the best of it."
Yeah.
Yes, well. Look, like I said earlier, we're all probably going to die anyway.
Again, you and I have died before.
I mean, Yeah.
So it was brilliant, now that I recall.
I have to. Yeah.
So, Bolivar to the left of you is another one of those very intricately designed amber doors. Images of creatures and animals of various types carved into the amber, as is the door to the north of you that you saw so unceremoniously slammed in your faces earlier.
Well, let's get them all open.
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah. We'll break this door down if it doesn't automatically open.
How? You break it down?
Well, one of the beefier people will.
Is it so? It's as Carlotta walks up to it. I imagine it's magically locked again.
It is.
Okay. Well, any objections before I once again desecrate this ancient, horrible place?
Let's back up in case there's any buried god
True,
in
true.
there.
Yeah.
Back up, double A.
All right, Carlotta, do your thing, and sorry in advance.
All right. So after enough time and effort is expended on Carlotta's part, eventually the door does break open.
No. Oh.
I think it's safe to assume you all would have moved far enough away from it. You saw how far the last one extended.
True.
So go ahead and but Carlotta will take the full brunt of that 4d10.
Oh my god, are there more dead gods in this freaking place?
Carlotta does take 27 necrotic damage as another wave of necrotic energy comes crashing from the broken door, washing over 30 foot, the entire 30 feet in front of and around the door. The necrotic energy retreats back into the room.
Well, well done, Carlotta.
More friends.
Oh, it's another one of these rooms. Oh dear. You guys wanna
So
go into
yeah,
it?
you have found and you have in fact found another 3 amber sarcophagi. The 3 amber sarcophagi do have another 3 of those black swirling miasmas that swirl and become very erratic once the door opens. Once again, they seem very frantic, rushing around, changing their forms, changing their shapes. They haven't seen anything new in this place in ages. But a brief moment later, all 3 of them kind of go still. Hesitant. Or not hesitant, that's the wrong word. Watching. Well, yeah, hesitant, waiting for something to happen.
Oh, they're like dogs at a pound.
It is strange, though. We were under the impression that these gods which resided here had trapped Strahd. But what trapped them?
Oh, that's actually a good question. Do I know anything about that? I mean,
I think it's safe to say that none of you would.
okay.
Well, which one of y'all want to make a deal?
I saw what's happened to the both of you. I'm not doing it.
Right, but it's all positive though. You know,
No, it's not.
I mean, until the negatives come through.
After seeing your little pets and what's happened to Verana's just dropping dead for like 30 seconds, I'd be a fool
We-
to go in.
Came here in search of power and weapons, and now here they sit before you, and you're all scared to wield them. Again, I reiterate what I said to Bolivar. You thought this was just going to be easy, that we were just going to be a bunch of storybook heroes. If we want to get rid of Strahd for good, this is what's necessary.
taking powers or dark lords and dark things is not my MO.
You've got a bit of darkness in yourself already, really.
I know, but there's no need for this.
All three of the shadowy figures are still kind of pulled back away from the front of the sarcophagus, watching.
They are behaving differently, these ones, though. They're less lively.
Okay,
there-
to
is the
Kelly,
same
as
person?
you step forward, a greatsword crashes down into your shoulder.
Oh,
That is a
Oh my
21
God.
to hit.
Jesus.
As you see a hulking gray figure appear in front
Ah!
of you, wielding a
What is
greatsword that
that?
it has just crashed down onto you. It roars a challenge, and all three of the dead gods in the sarcophagus begin to explode with excitement, flashing around. Roll initiative. Roll initiative.
Everyone?
Everyone.
I will tame you.
Oh God.
Oh wait, are the hounds with you, Lee?
They are. They are attached to his hip.
Because I was gonna say they are down.
They
up
are.
here.
They are up there. All right.
Do I know what that is?
Make an Arcana check.
At advantage, because blood hunter things.
I believe that you would recognize it as a Strahd, but not what type.
Oh, slots in general.
Oh,
Fun. Yeah,
Jesus.
slots are not fun.
Nope.
Wait a minute. Slots are fiends, right?
Slaads are not fiends.
No,
Slaads are
no,
aberrations.
Okay. Oh, that is
When
a
I-
scary, scary thing.
When I got hit, you said the amber guys, they were like excited that I got hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're dicks. Get over it.
What am I doing? What was my plan going in here? I remember what my plan was. I'm gonna cast Mind.
Aurelia, the sarcophagus behind you forms a handprint on its surface. Kind of seems like it's tapping itself around, trying to get your attention.
I'm gonna first cast Mind Sliver on the Strahd.
Okay. Int save?
Yeah, int save 14.
It does get a 13.
Alright, it takes 5 psychic and subtracts a d4 from its next saving throw.
Nice.
And I am just gonna kind of look at the handprint that's behind me and just be like, wait a minute, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Lee.
How much damage did I take from the greatsword attack?
21.
Okay.
15 slashing, 6 necrotic.
Okay. Well, ouch. And also, take this. And I'm just gonna hit it with a booming blade.
Okay. 15. 15 does not hit. It parries away your attack with its greatsword.
Okay. Bonus action, I attack again, but with just a regular short sword attack. 16.
16 does not hit.
Okay then, that's interesting. Dogs!
One of them unleashes a fiery torrent at it. It does fail its dex save, taking the full 21 points of fire. The other one bites it.
It's dogs, man.
With an 11, it does miss.
Unfortunate.
That does bring us to its turn. Oh, sorry, anything else?
I was gonna just loop around so I can give someone advantage if they,
Okay.
if they want it.
Got it. Lee, as you approach the sarcophagus behind you, it greedily starts pressing itself up against the walls, forming handprints all over it.
I'll get to you in a minute.
All right. Now, Strahd brings its greatsword first down onto... Is that Ares or Agni?
Agni's almost dead. Ares on top.
Got it. Brings it down onto... He's 16. Does hit. In a burst of smoke and fire. Down he goes.
Oh no! Dog.
It then turns its attention towards you, Lee, and brings down its greatsword at you with an 11 to hit. Once more with a 23 to hit this time.
That hits.
For 9 slashing and 6 necrotic. It then lunges forward and attempts to bite you.
Okay.
23 to hit for 7 piercing and 5 necrotic.
7 piercing, 5 necrotic, 27 total. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Uranus.
I'm just gonna line up and shoot at it.
Set 15. 15 does not hit.
I remember being better at this.
13 does not hit.
Okay.
Okay.
Carlotta?
Carlotta's gonna run in and try to smack. Womp womp. Okay, that's I'll take cover behind the door frame, and that's my turn.
Got it. Bolivar.
All right. Oh boy. I will. I'm gonna assume this thing cannot see, so invisible creatures. So I will cast invisibility on myself.
Okay.
Second level. I have a free casting from my beat, so I will then move in and move right up to it. And that is all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have Titare move in and just hang out close to him. That's my turn.
Okay. Brilliant.
I'm going to cast Healing Word first on Lee at 2nd level.
Okay.
Plus Spiritual Focus, so that is a total of 11 points of healing. And I'm going to disengage out of the room, and I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lee.
All right. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Dude, come on.
These rolls not really working out in your all's favor.
Okay, flanking with Carlotta, 24.
24 hits.
Okay. Ignore the lightning damage.
Okay.
It's only 6 plus it's 8 slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna apply a brand of contagion on it.
Is it a save?
No, it just happens. So basically, where's the important part? Okay, so if he attacks a creature within 5 feet of me, it takes psychic damage equal to one of my Hemocraft equal to my Hemocraft modifier.
Okay. Right. It is going to begin. Oh, what does your dog do? Oh, never mind. I decide that. It is going to bite it. 13 misses. Okay, that brings us to its turn. All right. kind of surrounded now. Can't see Bolivar. One moment. I have to check something. Okay. Starts swinging his greatsword around. It's got a hit for the Hellhound. That is going to be 27 to hit the Hellhound. Definite hit. So 15 points there. Then it's going to bring another attack around for Lee. 16 to hit Lee.
That misses.
One for Carlotta with a 17 to hit. Boulevard, does a 17 hit Carlotta?
Oh, you're asking Veronis.
Wait.
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
Veronis.
Sorry, 17 hits. Sorry, what was it?
Carlotta hitting 17.
A 17 to hit
Yes.
for Carlotta. 12
Yes.
slashing and 8 necrotic to Carlotta.
Carlotta crumbles into junk.
Swings at the Hound. 25 to hit. For 12 slashing and 2 necrotic, the Hound bursts into fire and smoke.
No, the dog. I'll bring it back soon.
Hit Teetery.
Tries to bite Teetery.
Oh no. I'm
Gets
sorry,
Gets a nat 1 for 9 to hit. Obvious
Nice.
miss. Alright.
Thank God.
Snaps at Teetery. Teetery flutters out of the way just in time. Veronis, not Bolivar. You're up.
Baranavar.
Veronivar.
Bolivaranis. Okay. I'm going to.
Alright.
Going to cast Branding Smite as a
Branding
bonus action.
Cool.
And try to line up another shot. Wait, let me read it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm taking off sharpshooter for
Yeah,
this.
sharpshooter is not serving well tonight.
Jesus. Does a 16 hit?
16 does not hit.
Oh, okay. That's my turn.
Bolivar.
All right.
Oh, bummer.
I will 3rd level inflict wounds. I have advantage.
22 hits.
Wow.
So then 33.
Okay, good hit. Good
Product.
hit. Right.
I'm going to. I lose my invisibility. I'm going to move around to this side over here.
Okay.
And then I'll have Tita take the help action for the ranged attacks of Veronis. I will end my turn.
Okay. Relia.
Alright, I will... Since it's making a decent amount of attacks, I'll do Vicious Mockery. And just be like, you are one ugly lizard thing. I don't know what you are.
Wisdom save result is a 10. Wow.
Alright, 7 Psychic and minus is, I think, disadvantage in his next attack, so...
Okay.
That's gonna be my... And, yeah, I'll give Bardic Inspiration to Lee and then end my turn.
Okay. Lee's power went out. Ty's power went out. So... Damn.
Looks like he's trying to pull up Discord on mobile right now.
Okay, we'll give him a second to get back.
Next time on Curse of Strahd.
Will the power hold up?
Yeah, if it turns out that Ty can't get back, we'll probably finish out this combat and then call it a night.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll give him like another few minutes to try and see if he can fix it or get back on mobile.
I mean, I hope you guys are ready because there's like another 3 dead gods in this other room probably. And then we haven't even checked the other side of the temple, so that's
Right?
another 9.
You did all 3 in the first room. Oh, just throw caution to the wind. I love it.
There's a whole Magic the Gathering deck worth of superpowers in this place.
Okay. So. Oh, Ty? Can you hear us? Ty, you there?
Hello?
Hey, we got you. It is your turn. Are you able to act?
Just assume Booming Blade.
Okay.
I can't get to my roll 20 just because they're messing with the switches right now for some reason.
Okay, so Booming Blade does hit. Is all the damage that shows up here good?
Except the lightning.
Except the lightning. Okay, so I've got 2 slashing, 11 thunder, and 1 slashing. So 13, 14. Okay. Your hounds are gone.
And then bonus action sword attack.
Short
'cause I
sword.
can.
Got it. 21 hits. At least Lee's doing some damage. So for 12.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That is Lee's turn. Brings us back around to this creature who, seeing Bolivar suddenly reappear, is going to greatsword him thrice. Bolivar, 22, 28, and 16 to hit.
It has
Okay.
disadvantage in the first attack.
18.
You said to hit Bolivar.
Yes, to Bolivar.
I will use my reaction. Maybe it's not immune to charm, so it has to make a wisdom save or redirect that
It
attack.
is not resistant to charmed. What's the save? Wisdom?
Wisdom, yeah.
Wisdom saving throw result is an 11.
All right, so it failed. So that first attack needs to go somewhere else, or it loses it.
Okay, it will most definitely send that at Lee. It's an 18 to hit Lee, which looks like it misses Lee's 20 AC. Jesus.
Yeah, that
Sorry,
one's-
Lee, but at least it missed.
The second attack is not a disadvantage and is a 28.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
11 slashing and 5 necrotic. The third attack is a 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. For another 8 slashing and 6 necrotic. It then will attempt to bite Lee. Lee, that's a 22 to hit with the bite. Go ahead.
That hits. So, the one hit that I hit on Bolivar, he takes 3 psychic damage.
The creature does?
Yeah, because he has the brand on.
Nice. Okay. So Lee, that is 8 piercing and 5 necrotic. That does bring us to Varanus.
And because of that, he also takes another 3.
Nice.
Okay. Did Bolivar say Teeter is helping?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, helping you.
Alright, let's try this one more time.
Do you still have branding spite on it?
I should. It says
Okay.
the next time I hit with an attack, so. Does an 18 hit?
18 just hits.
Sweet.
Weren't you being helped?
Oh yeah, that it was with advantage.
Crit hits. 17, 23.
Hell yeah.
Plus the
Nice.
10 from Branding Smite that I rolled earlier.
Damn.
Isn't that's also technically doubled, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was 10.
I mean,
Yeah, it was
smites are smites are technically double.
Oh,
Yeah, so
so
Oh,
20.
is it?
20.
All right. Fantastic. Creature's looking rough.
Okay, I'll try to follow it up with a miss. And that's my turn because Carlotta's dead.
Bolivar.
All right. Think I should try to kill it or heal Lee?
Up to you.
Send him to the
Alright.
Shadow Realm.
All right, then that's what I shall do. I shall attack him with. I don't know why my character sheet doesn't pull up, but I will try to get him again with inflict wounds. This time, second level.
That is not going to hit.
That's too bad. All right, well, that will end my turn.
Aurelia.
And Titere will use the help on Vranis again.
You know, I'm just gonna try and vicious mockery again, just in case it gets a turn.
Okay, wisdom save result is a 16 this time.
Yeah, that's gonna make it. Never mind. I'm just gonna put my thumbs up as a bonus action, then my turn.
Lee.
All right. Come on.
16's not going to do it. That will.
Do it.
13?
Oh, please be enough.
It is not. He still stands.
Bastard.
I will see you soon, doggies.
So you shall. It is going to lay into each of you with a couple of greatsword attacks. We will start with Bolivar. Bolivar, 20 to hit.
First one's got disadvantage.
I'll shield.
Disadvantage on the first one?
Mm-hmm.
16 to hit.
Shield.
What's the disadvantage from?
Vicious mockery.
He
oh, no,
succeeded
wait,
on that
never
save.
mind. It didn't have
Okay,
it.
so
Right,
go ahead and
never
use your
mind.
shield.
Yep.
I'm an idiot.
You're good. All right. So shielded, it crashes down onto you again with its greatsword. That is an 18 to hit.
Misses.
Furious, it will try again.
The shadow prevents you from hurting me.
It crashes through the shield with a crit on its last hit.
Oh shit. Yep.
Bolivar, 18
Yep.
slashing and 14 necrotic.
All right. I'm down.
3 psychic damage from the brand.
Oh, damn. All right. It winces and then turns its attention towards you, Lee, and attempts to bite you with a 13 to hit.
That'll miss.
Uranus.
Okay. I'm going to take 2 regular, not at all sharpshooter attacks. Because RNGs, this is not
Yeah,
on
the
my side
RNG
today.
is like sharpshooter is a good feat. It is technically good, but ooh. There you go.
There you go.
All right, Veronis, how do you take this thing out?
I just, as it's about to kill Lee, I shoot it in the back of the head and watch it fall over.
Fantastic. Stands for just a moment longer, and then drops down to the floor and dies.
Oh, that was just 18 damage, assuming that was enough.
Oh yeah, it had 5 hit points left.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast this so that everybody gets healing. Mass cure wounds plus this. So 7 healing to everybody in range. Actually, it should be all 4 of us.
I'll
Everybody?
use a first level slot to bring Carlotta back.
Well, that was the ugly creature.
I hope you're all beginning to see my point.
We need more power. That's what we need.
Exactly. We struggled against this thing. Do you think it's any match for Strahd?
Yes.
Just kind of curious why these like creatures that are probably normally seen as evil are protecting or like keeping us away from this stuff.
Right. Can I do a quick Arcana check to see if I know what that would be?
What would be?
The slot?
Sure, yeah. Well,
Probably not.
yeah, with a 14, all that you know is that it is in fact of the Slotty race.
Yeah, I've only really read about slot people, but I didn't think they would be here.
There's something strange about this place. It sits unusually on the plains. We should expect to see all manner of creatures here.
Although I think this sarcophagus right here was trying to get my attention here.
They are all making handprints on their surfaces now.
This is the power that we came here looking for.
I don't think it is.
Clearly, Faceless God is reference to the many gods that are buried here.
But, I don't... I mean... I feel like I've only really read about, these... Or at least Amber for, from Mordent. It's just so weird to see this.
Doesn't matter. If Strahd doesn't die, then we're trapped here forever anyway. Do you plan to live in Barovia, Aurelia? Found your own little village so that you can be harassed and tortured by some ancient madman?
I mean, I'm already harassed by spirits every day when I'm in Mordent. I already told you this. I mean...
So, take control. Even if it means sacrifice, and it will mean sacrifice. But you didn't take this journey because you weren't ready for sacrifice.
You're not wrong on that.
I don't know if I want to touch these things, though. I just don't think I'm ready to become a Dark Lord.
And boop.
And boop. Oh my god, okay.
Oh my god.
Like, Lee was just standing there trying to choose which one, like he's in a candy store.
Honestly.
Okay. As you see Lee just kind of walk over towards one of the sarcophagus and place his hand on it, Lee, you get images of a vast forest. Although when you look at it, this forest doesn't quite look natural. The trees, the leaves, everything seems to be organic. Like some sort of living thing has formed itself into a vast forest of thousands upon thousands of acres of trees, foliage, and creatures. One such creature, a massive beast. A massive beast bursts through. Standing in front of you, 5 heads, each one a different beast, a bull, lion, various other powerful creatures. stands before you and then lunges at you, but you find yourself, as you lift your arms up to grapple this creature, you find yourself an equal to its strength. It seems to enjoy the contest as it battles against you, trying to overpower you. And as it does, you hear the name Yogg. I'm sorry, wrong name. You hear the name Tar Hawk. At that point, Kelly Lee releases the sarcophagus, falls to the ground, and you see that he has grown almost a foot taller. Bulkier, larger, muscles distended to almost comical proportions. You have the benefits of a belted fire giant strength.
Oh my god, what?
To Kelly Lee, I'm sorry. Lee, if you would, please keep track of how many long rests you take.
Oh.
Wait, so which one's the belt of fire giant strength? Is that the one that gives you 21 or something?
It changes my score to 25.
Oh my god.
Bow down before me.
Is that what I imagined?
Oh, Buzzhole.
Oh my god, every time I think of this campaign now I'm gonna imagine that I was teaming with Buzzwall as one of
Oh, that is.
Oh my god.
Woo! Where that great sword at?
Lee,
Yeah.
you gain the following flaw.
Oh.
I like to bully others and make them feel weak and inferior.
Oh my god. Totally is Buzzwole. That's what he would do.
100%. Step aside, Robert.
Well, do you choose to take the fight into your hands? Or do you surrender to Strahd right now?
What do you sound like a general trying to recruit like the general population to a war?
Yeah.
What'll it be, everybody?
Am I proficient in great swords?
Do I see Boulevard touching the sarcophagus, by the way?
Oh, Boulevard, do you touch one?
No, I will not be touching one.
Hell no.
I'm just gonna silently walk out of the room.
Okay.
Coward! I am
Brilliant.
stronger than you!
As you do, you see one of those creatures, one of these, staring out at you from the room to the north. Kind of tilts its head from side to side. And it looks towards you, and it says, into your mind directly, it says, "You are not Exithander. Who are you? What are you doing here?" It says this into your mind, Aurelia. No one else hears this.
I see the thing and I just shrug, honestly.
Mordant! What is Mordant?
The hell is that?
It's another plane of existence, similar to Barovia.
Well, that may be, but what the hell is that?
It looks over towards you all, Veronis. It says, "You, not born kobold. Not born kobold. Do you like being kobold?" It says this into your mind, Veronis.
That's none of your business.
Everything is my business. And it would bring something up very personal about your life before you returned, Veronis. Something that it has no way of knowing.
Does anyone mind if I shoot one of these things?
Ah!
Oh, you're scared of that, huh?
Ah! The other one slams the door.
What do you want from us?
It's like clawing. Let me in! Ah! It
Carlotta,
turns.
grab it.
Says, "What? Want nothing. Want nothing."
Have Carlotta try to grapple it.
Sure. Make an athletics check. It starts howling. No mind! No mind! No memories! Beast of wood and metal! What are you? What are you? 23? Yeah, it's got it. Carlotta has him.
I'll have Carlotta bring it over to the doorway and just kind of keep a hold of it.
So as a wizard, I think I may know what this is.
Yeah,
Can I
as a
make a
wizard, you
check?
most certainly would. Yeah, make an Arcana check. Do so at advantage.
Okay.
Those are fun to play as a DM.
Yeah, they are super fun.
Those are really fun.
Okay, so with a 22, you most certainly recognize this as a Nothic. The results of a wizard who has been exposed to dark magics for entirely too long and has been
Yeah.
transformed and driven mad by it.
The powers of magic, the arcane energies, they're almost radioactive in a way. They can twist the reality around someone. They can twist one's existence and transform it into something monstrous.
Boulevard.
That is what.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yep. I was just gonna say that is what we stand before right now.
So as you're saying that, Boulevard, it looks past you towards Veronis and says, "A gift! A gift from the dark gods! A gift! A gift!"
Maybe. The
A
Dark
gift.
Gods. What brought them here?
It stops, says, "Don't know. No one knows. Ancient they are. Here as long as time itself."
Time itself, but they weren't always trapped. What trapped them?
I don't know. I don't know.
Do you know where you are right now?
We are in my master's home. The temple of the great Exathanter.
Saventer.
But I
Who is this?
recognize the name Axathanter at all?
You have not heard of the great Lich King Exathanter? Fear not.
Oh.
You will know him soon. You will know him soon. He will meet you shortly.
I don't know that we're equipped to deal with a lich.
I mean,
Yeah. Lee.
Lee's too
enough
distracted
flexing.
with himself. He's too distracted with himself right now.
Where is this Lich King buried?
He's in his study, where he's been for hundreds of years in his study. Much work to be done. Much work.
Is it possible that he's just, not a part of this world? Could have moved
You
on.
would all be able to realize that this creature is quite insane. Doesn't require an insight check to know that.
Did you say that your master built this place?
Overseer, watcher of the dark gods, protector, warden.
okay, so do I believe him in saying that there's a lich inside of the temple, though?
Just likely
You
as
can make an
anything.
insight check.
Okay. I'm gonna give guidance myself since guidance works on
You can certainly tell that he believes what he's telling you.
Okay.
He used the word warden, which would confirm that this is some kind of prison.
It nods. It says, "Prison, prison for the dark gods. Too ancient, too old of the old ways. No place for them in the new world. No place they stay here.
Before
At
touching
least before you." And it looks towards you, Varanus, and towards Tekeli, and towards Lee. It says, you carry a piece of them within yourselves.
What is your master's relationship with the Count Strahd von Zarovich?
Strahd, the vampire is inconsequential. This place, far more important than one being.
So is this place like a prison, a museum?
Yes.
Like,
It is prison. It is museum. It is sanctuary. It is all. It is ancient.
Why would
The-
someone think that we would find things here that would help us defeat Strahd?
Many great treasures lie within. The great Strahd, as he calls himself, came here looking for such powers. He was granted them, and now he rules all. Little does the vampire know that his downfall also lies within. The sword of the sun lies within these walls. His greatest weakness, his only fear.
The sword is here.
I'm not gonna touch it. I was gonna reach out to the sarcophagus, but hearing the sun sword, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I think that's what we're looking for, not what's behind these amber sarcophagi.
The sarcophagus that you were reaching out towards starts violently slamming itself against the wall of its prison over and over and over again. Terribly disappointed that you were about to touch it and didn't.
Power is power, Aurelia. What do you think the difference is between these and that sword?
Their power comes at price. Grave price. And then it begins to cackle maniacally. And we're going to call it a session right there, everyone.